The long-awaited teaser for Squid Game Season 3 has finally arrived, and from the very first frame it becomes clear that this chapter of the story is about to plunge into a darker, more emotionally devastating territory than anything the series has attempted before. The teaser unravels with a chilling precision, scattering clues and hidden details in nearly every shot, hinting at betrayals, new alliances, twisted games, and the emotional unraveling of characters who once felt familiar. It begins with an image that instantly sets the tone, half of the frontman's face positioned against half of Deoksu's, two figures staring in the same direction while every other player faces away. This eerie symmetry suggests a connection, one that quietly revives an earlier theory that Deoksu is not merely another contestant but a traitor embedded within the chaos. The matching angles, the mirrored intensity, and the deliberate choice to isolate these two faces in the promotional imagery feel like the show's way of confirming what many suspected but hesitated to believe. The teaser wastes no time reminding viewers of Gi-hoon's desperate condition following the events of Season 2. The guards are seen wrapping someone in a shroud, and the wounds on Gi-hoon's head in the previous season make it clear that he has been violently subdued. Tied to a bed, cut off from the others, and despised for trying to spark a rebellion, he becomes a prisoner not only of the organization but of the players themselves. His silence becomes a warning, and the guards likely forbid anyone from speaking to him under threat of elimination. The camera briefly captures a player looking at him with pity, a moment that hints at both sorrow and the cruelty of isolation. Then comes the gumball machine, a seemingly playful object hiding a deadly purpose. Leaks had already mentioned this machine, and now its presence confirms that players will pull random colors to determine their teams, red against blue. The upcoming combat game shown in flashes appears brutal, forcing players into physical confrontation from the very start. Gui-hun is placed on the red team, an unfortunate position since nearly everyone despises him. The blue team will likely target him instantly, and even within his own team betrayal feels inevitable. Shots of Janho's father surrounded by blood, the timer ticking down, and a lifeless body behind him confirm that this game is far more violent than anything previously introduced. The teaser then shifts to the psychological evolution of Gui-hun, a transformation long in the making. Season 1 showed him as warm-hearted, Season 2 hardened him, and Season 3 reveals a man losing the remnants of his humanity. His face mirrors cold resolve, echoing the behavioral patterns of young Hee, and this is precisely what the frontman has been pushing him toward. If Gui-hun eventually becomes the new frontman, the seeds for that transition are already planted, and the teaser does not hide it. New VIPs appear next, gathered in a lavish room entirely different from the earlier seasons. Their identities change, their numbers increase, and women are now among them, suggesting a broader, more global influence behind the games. This expansion hints at spin-offs, international versions, or even a deeper exploration of the organization's global roots. The emotional core of the teaser, however, comes from smaller, more intimate moments. The separation of Player 7 from his mother, her heartbreak shown in a frame so brief it almost slips by unnoticed. Her tears reveal that the unthinkable has happened, and her son has been lost. This is the first moment in the teaser that truly hurts, reminding viewers that Squid Game has always been as much about emotional cruelty as physical danger. Scenes of players carving arrows into walls, guards escaping through abandoned pipes, pregnant women crying mid-game, and factions rising around self-proclaimed prophets illustrate a season driven by chaos and manipulation. Every choice is deliberate, every new character positioned to deepen the emotional stakes. The frontman himself appears melancholic, perhaps torn between duty and conscience, especially with the pregnant player risking her life in a game requiring violent movement. The reveal that her baby survives heightens the tension, creating one of the most haunting images of the teaser. The final moments show a policeman entering the island after years of searching, traitors exchanging secret signals, and a mysterious box sent to players containing deadly tools for the next game. Season 3 appears to be a vicious blend of strategy, betrayal, psychological warfare, and emotional devastation, designed to push every character past their breaking point.